If you find someone you love in your life, then hang on to that love. A mother's arms are more comforting than anyone else's. Family is the most important thing in the world. I want my boys to have an understanding of people's emotions, their insecurities, people's distress, and their hopes and dreams. Anywhere I see suffering, that is where I want to be, doing what I can. I am not a political figure. I am a humanitarian figure, always was, always will be. Nothing brings me more happiness than trying to help the most vulnerable people in society. It is a goal and an essential part of my life, a kind of destiny. Carry out a random act of kindness, with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you. Every one of us needs to show how much we care for each other, and in the process, care for ourselves. I don't go by the rule book. I lead from the heart, not the head. Only do what your heart tells you. The greatest problem in the world today is intolerance. Everyone is so intolerant of each other. Nothing brings me more happiness than trying to help the most vulnerable people in society. It is a good and essential part of my life, a kind of destiny. I like to be a free spirit. Some don't like that, but that's the way I am. You can't comfort the afflicted with afflicting the comfortable. Life is just a journey. Everyone needs to be valued. Everyone has the potential to give something back. I'd like to be a queen in people's hearts. The biggest disease this day and age is that of people feeling unloved. I will fight for my children on any level so they can reach their potential. Whoever is in distress can call on me. I will come running wherever they are. I lead from the heart, not the head. So many people supported me through my public life, and I will never forget them. When you are happy, you can forgive a great deal. They say it is better to be poor and happy than rich and miserable, but how about a compromise, like moderately rich and just moody? I knew what my job was. It was to go out and meet the people and love them. Helping people in need is a good and essential part of my life, a kind of destiny. I'd like to be a queen in people's hearts, but I don't see myself being queen of this country. I want to walk into a room, be it a hospital for the dying or a hospital for the sick children, and feel that I am needed. I want to do, not just to be. I went to the school and put it to William, particularly, that if you find someone you love in life, you must hang on to it, and look after it, and if you were lucky enough to find someone who loved you, then you must protect it. Hugs can do great amounts of good, especially for children. There's no better way to dismantle a personality than to isolate it. Don't call me an icon. I'm just a mother trying to help. I'm as thick as a plank. I've got to have a place where I can find peace of mind. I understand that change is frightening for people, especially if there's nothing to go to. It's best to stay where you are. I found myself being more and more involved with people who were rejected by society, with drug addicts, alcoholism, battered this, battered that, and I found an affinity there. Being constantly in the public eye gives me a special responsibility, particularly that of using the impact of photographs to transmit a message, to sensitize the world to an important cause, to defend certain values. I don't want expensive gifts. I don't want to be bought. I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. If you were lucky enough to find someone who loved you, then you must protect it. When no one listens to you, or when you feel no one's listening to you, all sorts of things start to happen. For instance, you have so much pain inside yourself that you try and hurt yourself on the outside.